I do feel like COVID did impact Black women the most. There's a lot of times that Black women would come in with certain complaints and they're just like, oh, well, take your asthma medication and it's fine. And that's not true. They were very much so coming in with real symptoms and came in with real problems, and they were just brushed aside. So I definitely think that Black women took a huge hit during COVID for sure. Hi, my name is Chrismine Brune. I am a registered nurse. I'm working full-time at Stanford Hospital with per diems at Bridgeport Hospital and an instructor for LPN students for Stone Academy. I'm a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, graduated from UConn, and just trying to make the best of life.
My name is Marielle Watson. I work at Stanford Hospital. I've been there for about 6 years now. I also work at a surgery center in Southport, and I'm a full-time nursing student at University of Bridgeport, completing the end of my junior year.
Hi y'all, my name's Danielle Gant. I'm a 21-year-old from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yeah, I'm a beauty influencer. I don't know what else. Yeah, that's me.
So COVID-19 impacted me on a spiritual level and also mentally. Like just seeing how the world was able to shift in such a short period of time and drastically. Mentally, I wasn't prepared.
So I had a ton of anxiety being on the front line. Granted, because of the population I deal with, I wasn't always with COVID patients, but just the anxiety of knowing, like, you never know who may have it, you don't know who you're interacting with. This patient could come in with something else and it could end up being COVID. I was a little depressed around the holidays because I couldn't be with my family, and I have a huge family. We love the holidays. But in terms of trying to cope, I made sure that, just a lot of motivating words and affirmations to myself, just to let me know, like, I'm doing okay and I'm making the best of the situation.
So I was impacted by COVID. I think it was more good than bad, honestly. I've always had a passion for beauty, so I started indulging in that, I would say, and started doing my makeup every day. Just something to get your mind off of what's going on in the world. And I started creating content and I started posting on my social medias every day, and it kind of became a thing that I really love to do. So I'm a beauty influencer now, and I've gained so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing supporters. I've gained so many opportunities from brands, from my peers that also are influencers or enthusiasts or artists. I think that's how COVID impacted me.
I had a different change of perspective of life just before COVID, after losing my mom, but seeing how much loss was felt upon as like a community, that was big for me. Just making sure we don't take the people that we have for granted, not taking certain moments for granted, like even being able to walk around without a mask on. Like, that was something that people took for granted, and there were certain things that people didn't do or didn't realize affected their health. It made me realize how much strength there is in our people as well. Finding innovative ways to connect with one another, finding innovative ways to entertain each other.
COVID-19 definitely changed my perspective as far as as far as health is concerned, I realize with my health, like if I'm literally not taking care of myself, I'm off the deep end. So I make it my priority to put health, like regardless, mental health too. Mental health, you know, spiritually, emotionally, like, you know, it all aligns within that. So I think taking care of myself and also taking care of the people who are close to me, like, you know, that's definitely like, you know, helped me get through this. And COVID definitely like shifted that a little bit. And just knowing like things are not promised. Like, you know, your world can turn upside down. You know what you think is here may not be forever. So, you know, you want to always like take care of yourself because things change.
I just want to do everything that makes me happy, and a lot of times we waste our time on things that don't make us happy, do things for other people, work for people that don't like us, and so many other things that don't really matter. People that don't matter, it's just a lot, and you have to do everything for you, live for you. So that's what I took from COVID.
One thing I would advise for young women getting through these times would be, like, I can't stress it enough, is just take care of yourself. And also, like, find a safe space. Find a safe space where you can, you know, where you feel comfortable. And you can talk about the things that are bothering you. You can talk about your concerns and, you know, how this is even affecting you. Also, don't live in fear, because living in fear is just as damaging as COVID itself. Living in fear, I think, kills people because fear weakens the immune system, period. So, like, you know, living in fear and, you know, not allowing yourself to live because of X, Y, and Z. You know, be safe, of course, you know, make sure you're not harming yourself nor others, but, you know, living in fear it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Tap into your purpose. That's what I can honestly say. And it's hard, it's not easy, but, you know, it's a real thing that can happen.
Something that I would like for young Black women to know when dealing with hard times and how to get through it is to, one, remember that you are the light at the end of the tunnel. There's no other light waiting for you. You are the light. You can only do but so much to make sure that you can get to the other side. So do what is needed for yourself, whether that means rest, taking it easy on yourself when you've done so much for other people, realizing that you may not necessarily be superhuman and being okay with that. That's completely fine. And just also relying on your community. There are other Black women out there cheering you on. Take that love, run with it. And if you see hate, close your eyes to it, put it behind you, whatever it is. At the end of the day, you're the light, and continue to be that. And if you need to replenish yourself, rest.
I definitely want young Black women to know that it is okay to not be okay. It needs to be normalized. Everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone has negative things happen to them, and it's okay to not be okay, but also find things that can help you cope. And it can be meditating, it can be reading, it can be series, podcasts, creativity, artistry. Find something that makes you internally happy. Also talk to other people that will listen to you, other people of your community, family, a really close friend. Just talk to someone that will be an ear to listen. That can also help you get things off of your chest and not bottle cap too many emotions or feelings or thoughts that you have that can really burden you.
What I would like the world to know about Black women is that we are Black girl magic, and that's the only way to explain it. We've brought entertainment, we've brought innovation to the tech realm, in communication, social media, even finding ways to just wake up, be pretty, get cute, you know, put food on the table. We are so resilient, and that should never go unnoticed.
One of the things that I would like the world to know in regards to Black women is that we're soft, right? And we're human. Like we feel just as much as the next person, if not even more. You know, Black women, you know, we can be emotionally driven because we feel I feel like we are the earth, so it's like we feel more than, you know, than people usually think. And it's just one of those things, just like, you know, we're also resilient at the same time, and we are strong, as the world likes to. we are, you know, we are culture. We are everything. We give birth to life, so it's like one of those things. You know, if you give birth to life, it's like we're never going anywhere.
There's a picture painted by the world that Black women don't feel anything literally or figuratively, and that is not true. We are strong, yes. We are uplifting, we're empowering. We do all of these things to uplift everyone around us, and it's not reciprocated back. We're just beautiful. Our Black is beautiful, and we're here to stay. So you can't knock us down.